Welcome in, AJ. Let's talk sports. We're going to look at Ohio State versus Nebraska. Happened last night on a Wednesday night. Welcome to Thursday. I want to give you some top performers. Going to give you some highlights here, talk about that. And then we're going to talk about some top performers, some stats to stand out, and then the bump money line before we get this show done. But 14-13 Nebraska. This is a back-and-forth battle there in Lincoln at the, I think, Value Center or whatever it is. I forget what they call it, but that was a nice block by Ohio State. Nebraska's in white, Ohio State in red, and that was a nice take up and in and one, getting it done by number 30. Nebraska looked really, really well in this one, and they were making shots, getting rebounds, taking good takes, getting men off the dribble. Ohio State was not playing their best offense nor their best defense. So they're trying to fight for a steal, goes in again, up and under, points in the paint. We'll get to that here in a second, but it wasn't really that great. So 21-17 at this point, coming to 2 minutes left in the first half. There's Ohio State. There's a nice three. And speaking of Brice Sensabaugh, top performers in this game last night was Brice Sensabaugh. 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 steal. He messed around and got himself a double-double. There's my boy number 4, McNeil, with a nice three, taking it to the second half. Brice Sensabaugh was going off last night. And I like this in the paint. Nice defense. Can't suffocating defense on the inside right there. And then good ball movement. Nice pick and roll, come around. But he didn't finish. Zed Key, number 23, did not finish in the paint. You got to go up stronger with that kid. And then that's just a nice all-around basketball play right there. In Nebraska, Sam Griesel, he had himself 15 points. He was a stat stuffer. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. So 27-23 early in the second half. Good ball movement, good ball placement, inside post, inside on the block, nice up and in. And here comes Nebraska trying to fight their way back. And that's a deep three. And that was good. 32-30. Coming up with 14 minutes left to go in the second half. Working the ball around Nebraska is. They're working at home. They're feeling comfortable. Taking it to the rack. Shield yourself with the body, son. That's how you do it. Put your body into the defender, shield the ball, and just float it up, and hopefully it makes it, and he did. Zed Key forces it, rolls out, the fadeaway, falls down, but he gets it. Nice job by Zed Key there. I love watching the paint, inside the paint. 40-41, that was a good play there. Here comes another drive, floater in the lane, floating to the right side. Use the backboard. Nice fundamentals, nice play. Now we're kicking it around. Nebraska working its way inside again. Now that was just who was that? Now that was a great play. Up and under against 2 defenders. Makes it 43-42. Now we're at 47-45. Nebraska's taking it. Ohio State needs to do something. Nice jumper. I would have said that was a bad shot, but he made it. Got to work the ball around, get some nice sets. Now they just pass it around, penetrate, and then they makes it right there. 49-47, Ohio State takes the lead with 8 minutes left to go in the game. Back and forth battle, that's what I told you it was all about in the Big Ten. That was up and in. Nice play. 52-49, Nebraska just had a 3, and then they get a turnover. Under 8 minutes left to go in the game, and it is not looking good for Ohio State. Got to step the game up, and there you go. Nice defense there. Trying to force it inside, and it gets taken away by Ohio State. McNeil passing it around. I think that's Zed Key. I don't know who's 14. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he gets the steal, and then an up and in, 55-50. But stat that stood out to me I want to talk about here while we're looking at this with 2.5 left to play. The Ohio State field goal percentage was horrid. 35% on the field. That is horrible. You're not going to win a game with 35%. They did pretty well beyond the threes, though, like 30-some%, which isn't too bad. There comes 14 trying to pressure. There you go. Kicks it out to the open man. Nice 3 in the corner. So Ohio State clawing their way back with 36 seconds left to go. They're only down by 3. They have a chance to tie it up. And there it is, and there it goes. Buzzer sounds, and they lose again. Is that 5 straight losses? Ohio State losing again. Money line spread betting. Ohio State was actually favored by 5.5. Over-under was 137.5, so you had to bet the under on that one. You got some money back, and you got some money if you picked Nebraska in this one at Nebraska. 123 was the total on the over-under, and that was definitely under. Love you guys. God bless. Tip the waitress.